What's up, guys? Gaming Xbox here today. I've decided to do a podcast about talking about this generation and talking about politics. So let's just get straight into it. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications, and also comment if this helped or if you agree with anything what I said. But just basically talking about this generation in general, how no one is like the same that much. I feel like everything's like boring nowadays, and like no one like goes. Not that many people have fun outside, and everyone what goes clubbing. Like most of this video, I'm going to talk about clubbing, and people what go clubbing. They just want to get like. They feel like I don't know. Yeah. I'm going to get a bit of hate by saying this, but I don't care. But clubbing, people that go clubbing are just troublemakers because you always see them out on the lash, as they say, out on the lash, getting completely drunk and doing bad shite. And yeah, and I don't dig that. Just like, why do you just don't go clubbing? And also, people always tend to look at like always stare at women's ass or something. Yeah, not everyone, but the majority of people, and it's fucking grim. But yeah, like my cousin, I don't think I should be saying this, but I don't give a fuck. But my cousin, he went clubbing a lot and when he turned 18, and also it'll be about turning 18 and how everyone thinks they're an adult when they're 18, when they're clearly not. Like, you're still a teen. The word is still there, teen. Like, he was in college. He was at college at this point as well. He was still like a child. He was 18, and he thought he could do whatever he wanted. Because most people, when they turn 18, they can think they want to do whatever they want. He gambled with his wee mates. He went clubbing with his mates. He literally did everything, and yeah, and this is. I just can't. Like, it literally did all of that. And talking about friends as well, real friends and fake friends. Well, real friends are the ones what have been with you since day one, and fake friends are the ones what just be with you but ghost you at some point. Like I like that's happened to me loads of times in the past. I've meet someone and they ghost me and be an absolute prick about it. Like there's no need. Like when someone ghosts you as well, they just unfollow you without nothing to say. Like my friend Charlie, he messaged me on my other account on Xbox a complete big essay. He messaged me a big essay saying, "Oh, I'm sorry for ghosting you." Well, he didn't exactly say that, but I'm just saying that he did because that's basically what it was. But he said something like, this was like a few months ago now, but he basically said something like, oh, what was it? I can't actually remember, and I don't care. Yeah, and you may as well laugh at me for that, but I don't care. But, yeah. So, but the real friends what don't ghost you, they are the ones you want to stay around. The friends what don't ghost you, because it's just bollocks, mate. But yeah, and also, um, yeah, and also this is talking about politics as well. But I'm going to get onto that in a bit, and I will keep that for myself at the time being. But um, going clubbing, it's just a weird fuck fest. Yeah, well, it is in my eyes. Most of you would be like, "Oh, you're shy. You don't know what you're on about." But the thing is, though, most of the things I'm saying, I do. I know what I'm talking about with the ghosting. I know what I'm talking about with most clubbing because most men do stare up women. Like, not every man. Like, I don't. Well, I don't go clubbing, but if I went, I wouldn't do that. I was thinking about going clubbing when I was 18, but I just didn't want to, and that immature bollocks. But I would not do that. But most men do. Like, it's always like 40-year-old, 30-year-old men who are absolute dirty twat perverts. Like, I remember talking to this Andy guy on Xbox. He was a complete and utter prick to his wife or girlfriend. He was a prick, mate. He was an absolute arsehole. But it's just someone. For those of you that don't know, it's just someone I spoke to when I was like 17, and he was in his 30s. And yeah, I know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna put on the front and saying complete bollocks. This is all truthful. I did talk to someone in his 30s when I was 17, and I shouldn't have done. But the thing is, I was a teen then. See, that's what I'm saying. Most people, when they're like 17, 18, think they're an adult and think they can do whatever they want, thinking they can gamble, thinking they can drink, which they can, but they're still a kid at that point. Like, in those years, you're still at, like, college there, mate. Or maybe sixth form or something like that. Like, you're still a kid. Like, what? Like, yeah, this is just been a nerves. I know there's going to be a few dislikes on this video, but I don't care. But for those of you who do support me and true loyal fans, because there's also things called fake fans and real fans. If you are a true real fan, give it a like, subscribe if you know. But also let me know if any of this helps you, or if any of this you agreed with or you don't agree with. But yeah, so yeah, that's basically what I'm on about, the whole clubbing process, because and also this generation as well. I'm talking about GTA, how no one's really social on GTA either anymore. Like back in from 2016 to 2019 or 2020, people used to be social on GTA. Like everyone plays on their own now. That's why Rockstar have came up with so many things to do on your own, like the car completer heist you can do on your own, the contact missions you can do on your own. Like nearly every single contract mission you can do on your own, because they know, and the auto shop missions you can do that on your own. Yeah, but that's why they've brought out so many things you can do on your own, because most people play on their own, and they don't have that many friends on Xbox, and they don't. Yeah, then again, not that many friends come online anymore. Like when I see most people come online on my friends list, they always just sit on YouTube or Netflix. They don't really go on like get games that much anymore. It's because this generation has really changed on, and what I mean by that is they're all. It's probably to do with they're getting old actually, and they don't want to sit on Xbox, which is fine. I understand that, but I do kind of miss, and I'm not the only one. I'll tell you something. I'm not the only one what misses this. I do kind of miss the good old days. Like yeah, for those of you who don't know, I posted like a little good old days video about. It was good back in the good lovely old days of bad education. I posted that, and I know most people didn't get that, but just to give it a bit of backstory, that it did. I posted it because it was lovely back in the good old days. Yeah, no one was really an arsehole to you back then as well. But no one was awkward to you. Most people were awkward to you as well now. But yeah, I feel like I've covered all that up. So now we are going to get on to the topic of politics, and it's going to be British and American topics. So starting off with apparently Donald Trump could be coming back to the president of the United States. Now, what does any of you agree with that? Does any of you like that? Does any of you like how Donald Trump is coming back to United States as the president? Does any of you think he's going to continue building that wall, like that wall between Mexico and America? Like, I hope not. I hope he don't go through with that, because I've always thought Donald Trump was a bit of an arsehole. He's a bit loopy. He's a bit weird. But yeah, my favourite American president though is probably going to be Obama. Because he was the nicest, and yeah. And what does any of you think of Rishi Sunak? What's Rishi Sunak? Now, I've not heard much from him, but I know a few people what I've spoke to. I've not been keen on him either. Like, what is going on? Why is Britain having all these? They've had two prime ministers where people have not been keen on. Most people were not keen on Boris Johnson, and most people was not keen on Rishi Sunak. Yeah, and then again, most people weren't keen on the other one. What's his name? David Cameron, even though he was good, he stopped terrorism, or he tried to anyway. But yeah, like you mental. And also don't forget, Boris Johnson may be a bit of a dick, but he stopped. He really did well with the COVID-19. He really helped us through that. So yeah, you may make memes as it as you can. Like I seen a TikTok, and I posted this on my story the other day, where I seen a TikTok, and it said number 17 Boris Johnson's bedroom. It was the world's scariest place in the UK, and he said number 17 Boris Johnson's bedroom. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it was funny to laugh at the time, but you just got to take a minute and think that he got us through COVID. He got us through COVID. He did quite good. And yeah, most of you will be saying, oh, most of the people, if they don't like Boris Johnson, they're going to be saying, oh, he's liking Boris Johnson. Even though I'm not, I'm just saying he got us through COVID-19. Like, what? I'm not liking him in any way, but he's all right. He was all right as a prime minister. Does any of you know what he does now? Is he still in politics? Or is he... Yeah. You just find out whenever someone leaves the prime minister, they just find out they work in a corner shop in the local spa or something. Like they go from prime minister to working at a corner shop, mate. But yeah, I'm still picturing that. In my head. But yeah, I hope people have liked this podcast. It's really new to me. I've never done a podcast before, so I thought, fuck it, why not? You only live once. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. Has any of you what I said you liked? If it did, please let me know and subscribe if you're new. Turn notifications on so you don't miss a single video, and hit the bell. And let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this and you agree with me. But yeah, peace.